Hello. Let me put on my hat first. I'm a little bit sick today, as you can hear from my sound. It's like I'm literally wearing the thing that smokers used. Do you know what I mean? Like when the smokers they have a hole in here and they have to hold it to talk, and the sound doesn't come from the mouth, actually it comes from down here. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, kind of sound like that. But yeah, I feel good today because I actually went out and do stuff. But let me open back Discord. I just closed Discord because I was in a call with my friends just now. They were playing some games and I was watching them play. But yeah, I want to talk about something today. I want to talk about something. So, like Andrew Tate said, emotions is really something that you can control, right? For example, emotions are not from your heart because your heart can't think. Your heart is. Why do you feel a certain way when things happen? Is because the brain is sending signals to the heart to make it pump faster or harder so that the blood flows in a response, right? For example, flight or flight response. So when yeah, your heart doesn't really think, is your brain. So there's one way to put it, right? Mental problems. For example, I don't know much about mental problems, but I think it's really just you can fix it, right? You can fix it. Then, of course, there are levels to this. For example, the very high level one is gotta be like childhood trauma, like really traumatizing stuff. I'm not talking about like a spider bit you, right? Who cares? Because we didn't know much and the spider bit us, whatever. I'm talking about like abuse, right? For example, a guardian is abusing you. That's gonna leave something in the child's brain because the child's brain is still developing, right? And I feel like during that time, um, on the growth time, what do I mean by growth time is I think the age is around 1 to 15. 0 to 15. That is when the child is learning the best, right? So if you scare him, he's gonna have like something triggered in the brain, leaving him unable to like get past it because the brain physically changed because of a sudden like jolt. Because the brain can move actually. It has all these nerves, it can move. And whoa, my head. And when you get to a certain age, your brain not really doesn't move, but it solidifies itself because I don't know how to put this, but like you know, it doesn't move around that much already because it's really just there. Or maybe if it moves, it can go back because your other parts of the brain understand that that is not right. You should go back over here, right? And I'm gonna talk about hikikomori today. Now, hikikomori, what is a hikikomori? Hikikomori is a Japanese term for a person who is basically a home rotter. And I don't want to call them a rotter because they actually do jobs, but like they're just at home, you know? They're just at home, they're not really socializing much. And then, yeah, because I actually feel good when I socialize, you know? I talked to some people today at my workplace and also a little bit at the before I went to the workplace, I went to like somewhere. And I'm not gonna talk about the specific because it's kind of religious. So yeah, and then I attended my Wednesday meeting, which I need to. It's about property and also something related to loans and stuff. So the property is expanding. Is expanding. So I asked a friend of mine who's in that specific place to kind of just have him maybe get to know them and maybe work with them, right? And like he said, he have social anxiety, it's a medical condition, and he doesn't really like meeting with people, doing sales. He doesn't have the social energy to do that. And I asked, you have a few friends, right? And then he says, yes. Okay, then. Yeah. Like, I don't remember, right? I don't remember. My memory is not as good as. Why am I even wearing this? I don't even need to wear this anymore. I don't know why I'm wearing the headset. I need to let my hair swing. Okay? So I remember Fabio saying this. He recalled a lot of things in his childhood. Like her father is a farrier doing the horse stuff, and her mother is a I forgot what her mother was. She basically teaches people how to ride horses, I think, is what it is. Like something to do with the ranch, basically. And then yeah, I don't know about mine, but I really think that back then I was quite introverted, but not really at the same time because I'm really easy to talk to. It's really easy to break my ice, you know what I mean? If I have my guard up, my eyes up, you just come over, say hi, maybe slap my hand for a bit. I mean, not slap my hand. I was going to say slap my face, but don't do that. Slap my have a hand basically means maybe a handshake or like a like the kind of thing. Yeah, I was going for that, but it doesn't really do well. And yeah, I'm really sick, man. I should sleep early, but I need to talk about this. So it's really easy to break my ice. Once we get that done, I can talk to. But the thing about it is, and this is, I want to get into talking with people. Not really, right? Because I'm not gonna do the whole thing right here because it's kind of long. So let me just write down like it's very easy to talk with people, you know. Like I don't even need to write it down because I'm not doing the class yet. The lesson will go on another day. But like talking to people is not what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about the emotions. The emotions, right? Like what do you feel when someone who doesn't know you needs to be spoken to, for example, for work, or maybe like they don't need to be spoken to, but it's a very good opportunity to talk with them, right? And I feel like there's too much introverted people. Like I get that if you don't want to talk with that someone, whatever, but like connection is important, and bear with me for my yapping, I'm not gonna stop. Connection is very important. If you know someone who knows something, you can get that thing done better, faster, cheaper, right? For example, you don't know a mechanic. How are you gonna fix your car, right? And if you know a mechanic, you can ask them like, "Hey bro, my car is not working. I checked the engine, I checked the tires. Do you know what's wrong with it? Oh, have you checked the gas tank? Ah, maybe I haven't checked the gas tank." So you go to the gas tank and fill it up, and then it's working. But like that's very surface level. Or maybe, yeah, I checked the gas tank, it's full. Okay, let me bring it in. I'll help you check it out. Or maybe like, oh, okay, I'll go to your house and I'll check it out for you. And then, oh, bro, you filled it with water. What is this? It's running fuel, RON 95. What are you doing putting water in? And then he takes a sip. Bro, it's not even water, it's vodka. Bro, do you guys know what I'm referring to? Can you drive a car with vodka? So yeah, you have to know someone about something to have a better life. And I know that like a person, introverted person, they just want to live a life without interacting with people. That's fine. That's fine. But I'm gonna judge you, okay? I'm gonna judge you. Why are you not going out there making friends? I don't get why. You know? I don't get why. If you're a introvert, comment down below, bruh. Like, tell me what's wrong with you. Huh? Go out, man. Talk to people. If you don't know how to talk to people, tell me. I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna go step by step telling you how to do that. Because I, from someone who's not really introverted, I'm actually like, I think it's 41 and 49 and 51%. Like, I'm 51% introverted and 49% extroverted. Yeah, extroverted, right? And then I can really just tell you how to do this. And also my MBTI is the first time I did the check is INFJ dash A, assertive. I meaning, bro, my drawer is about to fall off. I is introvert, right? A is extrovert. Or is it? Or is it E, extrovert? Okay, it's E, extrovert. And then the second time I tested is INTP. So I'm actually introverted, but I still have the courage to talk to people because it's really not necessary for me, but like it's a fun thing to do. You know why? Do you know why? When you look online, there's a lot of stories, right? Like a lot of written down stories, very good to hear, huh? What will happen if you actually talk to someone who has an interesting life? Have you thought about that? Like, I know the first meeting, they're not gonna say much, but just imagine if that person is very open minded. Like, right, they see you, think that you're friendly, worth sharing your time to, they'll talk. They'll talk. I met like several people from United Kingdom in malls. I just struck a conversation with them. And then they're, you know, very open. We talk about like not necessarily politics, but like the economy and the environment. Yeah, especially environment. He told me to not go to UK during these times. But if you want fish and chips, there's no place in here that has it better than them. So yeah, I think I'll stop right here. And actually gonna tell you, no, I'm not gonna say much actually. This is just a little bit of something I'll share today. So yeah, see you tomorrow.